Hey, yo, it's four young kings just sitting and chilling because we rather count money instead of your opinions. Hey, don't forget to follow us on the platforms. Instagram, your opinion on count underscore YODC. Twitter at Y underscore ODC. Facebook and YouTube is opinion on count. Make sure if you're going on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Give us that support. We appreciate y'all. It's your opinion on count.
Hello there again. Welcome back to, Detox Your Mind's Kitchen. I don't know what to call it yet. Y'all give me some ideas if you got one. Today I'm gonna be making some Mudslide ice cream for you. We got chocolate, like from a chocolate bar, semi-sweet chocolate, some chocolate chips, heavy whipping cream, Bailey's, Kahlua, condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. Now, this is a no-churn ice cream. So you can make it, anybody can make it at home if you don't feel like going to the store and buying ice cream. The base itself with the heavy whipping cream and the condensed milk, you can use it as a base for other ice creams. I'm just doing Mudslide today. So first start off with whipping your heavy whipping cream. There you go. Gotta be careful with that too. So once you're done whipping, you want it to the consistency of like Cool Whip. You're gonna add in your sweetener. Now, you need one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Yeah, that seems like a lot of sugar, a lot of sweetness. Try to get everything you can out of there. And what you wanna do is, you wanna fold it in. You don't wanna like whisk it or anything like that, because you already got the heavy whipping cream to the consistency you want. You don't want it to get even thicker. Now, as I'm doing this, I know with all this COVID stuff, we still seeing things in the media and stuff about presidential election coming up. Now, recently Joe Biden just came out with a economic plan of his, and something he said, and he said it before, and a lot of politicians have said it, right? They've said that in terms of economics, that is, a rising tide raises all boats. Now, though we all can agree on that, that's true. A rising tide does raise all boats. But the problem with that, when it comes to the economics of it, like, yeah, the rising tide may raise all boats, but the problem is that if you was in a dinghy before, when the tide rises, you're still in a dinghy, right? People don't care about the tide rising. They want to change the boat that they're in. So, this is my advice. We can't rely on the government to change the boat we're in. It is their job to a point to say, hey, we need to control the tide and make sure that the tide isn't fluctuating too much. And that's in terms of economics, the GDP of the country. They gotta keep it steady, and they want it to continually rise, but they gotta make sure it don't fluctuate, because that fluctuation hurts everyone. So, in order for us to change the boats that we're in, we need to focus on ourselves. Parents, today, recording this on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But we need to teach our kids coming up, teach them a better way to utilize money. Don't allow them to think that just going out there and spending what you have is the way it is. Most people today are 2 paychecks away from being in poverty. If something bad happens, everybody living paycheck to paycheck. Well, not everybody. A lot of people living paycheck to paycheck, and we want to sidestep that. So, with that being said, let's raise our kids in a way that they better understand finances, better understand how money works, rather than just to spend. Learn how to invest, have that money make money for you. Because hey, you could go out there and make 50, 60, 80 grand a year, and that's fine. But if you ain't managing your money, that 50, 60, 80 grand a year don't mean anything. You want it to where you have money sitting in the bank where you have, $1 million gaining you 10% a year. That's 100 grand right there for you doing nothing, just having your money work for you. So that's That's what we need to do. And those of us who don't have kids, who were raised not knowing this kind of information, I go there and learn from financial experts about how to do this. I mean, they are already millionaires. They already went through all of this. So it's better for us to learn from those who've already done it. You know, they always say experience is the best teacher. Yeah, experience is the best teacher, but a wise man learns from the experience of others. So therefore, we should learn to be wise and learn from the experience of others. So now, once you got it all folded in there, you'll see the color change. You won't see the white of the heavy whipping cream anymore. You will see it has a more beige-ish color, maybe off-white if you want to call it. After it gets to that color that you want, now you want to add in your flavorings. So as I said, we're doing Mudslide today, so we're going to add in some chocolate. I got some chocolate, chopped up chocolate bar from Ghirardelli's semi-sweet chocolate. So I'm not going to put the whole thing in there because I saved some for the end. So put some in there. But since I use the whole thing, I also like chocolate, so I'm going to put in more chocolate with semi-sweet chocolate chips. Obviously, you do this to your liking. Alright. And then Smucker's hot fudge. Now this you're gonna have to heat up if you use this hot fudge. I think this is better than the chocolate syrup. So you get some, sprinkle it around. And then, what makes it a mudslide, you want Kahlua. And obviously you put this to your liking as well. I'm a bit heavy-handed. In the description, I'm gonna have the ingredients and how much goes into making this. This is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and then also Bailey's. So you'll have the exact amounts that you could put in. Now again, this with the Bailey's and the Kahlua, I'm putting more than what the recipe calls for. That's because I like it a bit strong. So now you continue to fold this in, and it's going to get a nice consistent chocolatey color, right? Now again, this is something like just for the base. You can make whatever flavorings you want. You like mango, coconut ice cream, raspberry, strawberry. I mean, the base is pretty bland, so you could just use that as your base, right? And you want to get some of the hot fudge really mixed up in there, because that hot fudge you had to heat up, and so when you're putting, you know, hot fudge in the cold, it kind of tries to solidify a bit. But yeah, as I was saying before, like, we need to teach our kids and even train ourselves how to better manage money, better manage finances, how to put ourselves in a position to have our money work for us, be it through investment. I mean, it's mostly through investment, and investment could be in stocks, could be in real estate, you know, if you buy properties to rent out. It could be through investing in yourself. You know, if there's a business you've been wanting to do, you can start your own business, because that's where you probably get the biggest gain for your investment, because you're betting on yourself. And as long as you're a hard worker and have a great work ethic and put your time into it and continue to learn as you go so that you don't get stuck, then you'll be fine. So let's just be able to put ourselves in positions that we don't have to rely on the government. We don't have to care so much what they do, because we're betting on ourselves, and we're put in a position that when a pandemic like this happens, or economic crisis like what happened in 2008 with the market crashing, that we could say, hey, that's fine. I have enough money that I could be without for 6 months, a year, 2 years. because I prepared myself for these situations. So after you're done mixing it up, and you'll see it get to that chocolatey consistency, and obviously if you wanted more chocolate, you could add more hot fudge. So you get a 5x9 baking pan, like so, and all you do is just pour it on in. And there you have it. It's ready to go in the freezer right now as is, but I'm not done. So I take a little bit more chocolate, sprinkle right on top. Right. Get my spatula, just kind of mix it up in there. So I got a little bit of chocolate design on top. Now remember before I said I wasn't putting all the candy bar in. So the chocolate bar goes in, sprinkle right on top. And there you have it. It's ready to go in the freezer. Now you're gonna put it in the freezer for roughly 5 hours. I keep it in there longer just so I can be sure it's done. Now, before, last week, we didn't have no TV magic. We got some TV magic today. Boom. And boom, there you have it. TV magic. Ice cream done. So, you want to serve up your ice cream. Get yourself a little ice cream scoop. Scoop it up. There you go. A little 2-scooper. And obviously, if you want, drizzle some chocolate on at the end too. A bit of hot fudge. And there you have it. Homemade no-churn ice cream. All you gotta do is dig in. Oh yeah. Could taste the Baileys. So y'all, go ahead, try it for yourself. It's delicious. And maybe switch it up. We'll see you next time.